Hi everyone. I finally got my solar panel set up. As you can see, there's the 200 amp hour lithium phosphate battery, and then I got it fused, and I think that it's 120 amps. The reason being because this circuit breaker is 100. No, this is 125. I take that back, and this is 100 and this is 125 fused with a circuit breaker at 120. I want this to break before my fuse blows. Battery's coming in to the bus here, and then that's to the circuit breaker. Then I got my solar panels here. I got it going to, I think it's a, what was it? Forgot what the heck I did. But anyway, it's on another circuit breaker, an automatic reset on the positive side of the solar panel, and then the negative going straight to the inverter. I got my 12 volt bus bar. I got a 12 volt cigarette lighter outlet. Then I got if you can see it, this little guy here is stepped down from 12 volts to 3 volt USB at 3 amps. Inverter has a 200 watt peak, but I ain't never gonna go that high. I would be lucky if I go 500-600 at the most. I don't know if you could see that. Let me see if I can light it up, maybe make it worse. There, you can see it, it's showing it. Solar panels going to the battery. And 100 watt, 17 volts, 7.1 amps, kilowatt hours, 0.1, 13.4 volts at the battery, 9.2 amps, 25 degrees Celsius. I don't have my temperature thing on the battery yet to measure the battery, see if it's overheating, because it's just then you got this one here, this display, where you can monitor it, and you can see it's showing again the solar panel at 17.2 volts coming out. So, and it's pretty cloudy out. Battery's picking up 13.4 volts, or it's worth, and that light again. But anyway, that is the whole thing. I was wanting to put a outlet over here for 110, but I haven't got to that. I may not have to, because I got two, and I don't think I ever used to it. I don't know if I do. It's no big deal. But yeah, it's fused. It's circuit breakers, 50 amp breaker here. That's coming from the inverter. Yeah. To the charge controller. And this is a 35 amp, I remember. This is the panels going from the outside, positive and the negative. So, that's the whole system to get solar panel. This battery's a beast. I mean, I can't even run this thing down. So, then I got another solar station for backup also, but this one's the main one. And I'll take you outside, and you can see the solar panels the way I set them up. I had a work around the weather. It's chilly some days it rain, but I got it. Get plowing away at it. Got it done. I did all my math, and this is what I should have. And this is a pure sine wave. And I did check that on my oscilloscope, and it is pure sine wave. So yeah, so this is just set up temporary just to see exactly what I'm up. Yes, I'm going to take all this off, and I'm not going to use this until I need it. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with 16.3 volts coming from the solar panels. It should go around 20, 21 at real high light. Sunlight, it's about 3 o'clock, so the sun's past us. Well, that would be higher. But yeah, everything is looking good. And I can turn this on, and you can see it says 13.30 volts going to my inverter. So I'll get my 110 naturally out of here. 12 volts, 5 volts. Can't think of any kind of other. And all that's into this bus, wired into this 12 volt bus. And this little cord here is going into the communicating to this monitor here. This cable here going to there. So it's everything's warm. I mean, cold, ice cold. It doesn't have a load on it. So, and then there's parameters in here I can adjust. But let me see. Let me go with, I don't know. Let me see, 1, 2. Test operations. I think it's going to say no load. Let's go device information. Rated voltage, I guess. 24, 40 amps. That's nothing there. Let me see. Let me go down to back again. Test operations. Go here. There's no load on it, so I'm not. That's okay. And then my control parameters is battery type is sealed. Battery amp hour is 200 amp hours, so it's detecting this 200 amp battery, and it's a sealed. So, yeah. I think you can go in there and change it to, I think you can change that to that lithium phosphate parameters. But yeah, this is automatic reset here. This is automatic reset. This is manual reset. And this I want to go out before the 120 breaker goes out before the 125 amp fuse. So that's the way I designed it. It's all heavy gauge wires. This is number 2 battery wire. You go in 2, then you go on 4, then you go on 6, then even 8. And these here coming in are 12. Coming from the solar panel, they wanted, no, I take it back, they're 10s, and they wanted 12. I put 10s. So everything's, you know, beefed up higher than required. So yeah, this is a good thing. And I got them all fused. Everything that I got in there, there's spare for uses, and then you got more over here, but out it's not going to use all that. So anyway, I'll go outside and show you the panels and how I did those, and it's all done. Okay, see if I get back far enough. I got my solar panel done. I've got, well, really got to get back here. Get all 4 panels. There's all 4 panels up there. 100 watts each, so it's 400 watts of solar panels. I made the platform with bolts. Then I stained it, even though this 4x4 is ground contact board. Then I put 2x4s on the of those. As you can see, I can't see, it's it's sunny, and then it's well, anywho, you can see the cables going through to the kitchen. This is the back side of the panel, and I've got these brackets. They are adjustable to any angle I want. Let me see, they're all in parallel, so I'm getting 12 volts times 4. So that's giving me a lot. I'm picking up, even though it's cloudy right now, it's just the cloud just covered it. I'm getting 16 volts, which is good. Ideally 20, but that's it. Everything is in parallel, all 4 panels going into the house. I need to ground it, and I can probably zip tie those jumper cables from the 2 panels to the other 2 panels. But yeah, it's solid. I put weed barrier on the ground, so I don't have to worry about weeds and growing crap. So put a little gravel there just in case hard wind blows. I'll put some other weight on there. Now this is made where I can take and spin it on my end right here where I'm at. I can spin it to the left in the winter time to get the most out of the sun, and probably bring these down, the angle of them down. But it's finally done. I think the whole worst part was getting those wires in that wall. And I put a nice little motion detector on the wall also, so it works good. They're really bolted down on those 2x4s, so they're not coming up. Wind is not pulling them up. They'd have to pick up the whole platform, and like I say, if I just put a couple of weights, one on this end and one down on that end over there, the wind is not going to blow that. It's not going to act like a sail. So take a look at it from this side, and that's the solar panels. 400 watts total.